Right now in South Florida, there is more than 1 million people who are struggling to put food on the table, and that's why Feeding South Florida is looking to combat this issue during their Hunger Action Month. And here to tell us more about it, we have the CEO of Feeding South Florida, Paco Vélez. Thank you so much for being here. This is the reality of things. So many people struggling right now. Tell our viewers a little bit about what Feeding South Florida does.
At our core, Feeding South Florida is a food bank. We get food from those who have it onto the table of those who need it. Beyond that, we wrap services around our families to make sure they have access to federal benefits like food stamps, WIC, long-term care, children's health insurance, and then we also provide workforce training programs around warehousing and around culinary training programs.
So those are the communities that you're serving right now. Do you want to elaborate a little more on where exactly do you help folks? Is it in Palm Beach County?
We serve the entire four-county area from Palm Beach down to the Keys. Wow. We have our facility in Boynton Beach, Feeding Palm Beach County. There we have our culinary training program. We assist families with our walk-in pantry, but we also have a network of partner agencies across Palm Beach County that are embedded in the community that help families trusted resources to put food on the table.
What do you think is the issue, Paco, here? I mean, the groceries, the cost of it is just going up and up, hurting a lot of families who can't afford it.
Unfortunately, a lot of families just keep getting hit. Since the pandemic hit, it's been nonstop getting hit. And there's just a lot of factors. Poverty is the biggest issue. Hunger is a symptom of something bigger, which is poverty. It's unemployment, underemployment, racial issues, not investing in certain communities. There's just so much. It's the gap of being able to afford and what you make is just getting wider and wider, and families are struggling to make ends meet.
And how is Feeding South Florida serving those families? So
the first thing we do is we want to stabilize the household with food. We bring them in. What do you need? How can we help you? And if there's any cultural or religious foods that they have to avoid or can't have, then we want to make sure we're helping them with that. After that, after we stabilize them, then we help them with benefits, and then we move them economic mobility with a job training program, trying to get them a little bit more sustained.
And do you have some sort of food pantry as well?
We do. We have a pantry at our facility in Boynton Beach. Okay. People can walk in. We help them with benefits. We help them with the pantry piece there as well, and they can walk in at any time, and we'll be happy to assist.
So this is a year-long issue, right? But talk to us about the significance of Hunger Action.
So this is Hunger Action Month. September's Hunger Action Month. It's where we go orange. Which is why we look like Halloween today. But it's 30 ways in 30 days to get involved. How do we raise awareness about the issue? We have our Outrun Hunger 5K that's coming up September 21st in Okehili Park. We have match campaigns, we have auctions online, and we encourage folks to do the same, to get involved, get their churches involved or their places of worship, get their businesses involved, even family reunions, just whatever it is to raise awareness about the issue of families not being able to put food on the table.
And this is not the first time we hear from you. CBS 12 News has highlighted your organization many times. So what is it like seeing the community members come together to help? It's
actually a beautiful thing. That's one of the things that I appreciate, because I've been on this station multiple times, and you guys are always, I've seen the graphics, together we impact our community. For sure. And so just the support that comes in primarily for our families is huge, whether it's the pandemic, whether it's economic crisis, a hurricane, whatever the issue is, our community always supports Feeding South Florida, Feeding Palm Beach County, and the families we serve. So it's a beautiful thing, and we appreciate it.
And Paco, because this issue is very real, but it's so cool to see what you guys do here in our community, making a difference. Thank you so much, and we'll be right back.